jump in here.
You're talking about the two old men in our coterie right now?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. So, uh, during our last chapter, all of you did a bit more of your conclusive conversations. Some had a more boring time than others. Some have become a viral video.
Oh,
I hope I've got lots of hits. I truly do.
On top of burying a body, meeting up with the investigator who you eventually learned was a member of the Celestial Chorus, one of the 9 traditions that mages follow.
Hey, that was a pleasant conversation.
Yeah,
For one of us.
you know, that business code's gonna be really handy to get into contact later. Uh,
I don't know he didn't take it.
I feel kind of bad out of character,
What
but
are you
Cash
talking
just sounded
about?
hilarious.
he did take it. He just gave it back.
No. He wrote his number down and gave it to someone else. I was already out of the bar.
That is true. However, after all of that has occurred, you all piled into the moving van
So,
to
her name's Bertha, by the way.
Bertha.
go
No, the
meet.
fuck it's not. Are you real? Are you being real right now?
Yep.
A beautiful name.
To go meet with the prince once more to maybe do damage control. Who knows?
Remember, we've got to pick up Vincent and Helen.
Right.
But you are on your way to do that. If there's anything you need, any stops you need to make before picking up Vincent or before going to the area where the prince resides.
Now all my stuff's here. Do we need to swing by anywhere for you two?
No, because I've already changed and washed up, so.
Nah.
All right. I'll text Vincent saying we're on the way to pick you up, or you two up, and I'll head that way.
How would you say that Vincent and Helen spent their time?
We can go over there a little bit. So at your little sanctuary, it's not necessarily something that Helen is unused to, just given her background of requirements, but other than that, like, she's not unused to it, but it's definitely not the most comfortable thing for her.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got a nice, like, place-ish. Like, definitely not an ideal location, but little library and stuff, so.
She'd probably just peruse through the library more than anything.
Yeah, he's got knickknacks and stuff, too. A little sitting area. It's very cute, in a weird, creepy cave sort of way.
Honestly, that sounds like fucking heaven.
I've actually got like a Sims thing I made of it. If anyone's super curious, I can upload it. But
Do it.
the only thing that makes me mad is like you can't do sloped walls in Sims.
Lame.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, cool. He'll probably come up to meet them then, rather than give anyone the chance to come inside.
You don't want Ira learning of that location?
No, not quite. I wasn't gonna say it, but
Wow.
yeah.
Rude. I can't believe this.
You made at least one wonderful impression so far. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. Someone appreciates me.
Hmm.
Uh, there is a bit of time before sunrise, so this can all be done. As mentioned before, the building is unnecessarily opulent, clearly high class.
Fucking Venter.
As with theme this time, you are not on the office. Rather, you are at the very top level where roof access is to be had, and the outdoor, like small roof garden and plaza are. The prince is there. Notably for you, Cassius, she is watching something on her smartphone.
Hmm.
I imagine tonight's visit has something to do with this.
I mean, it's vaguely related. Maybe more than vaguely. We're not quite sure.
Has something to do with what? I'm sorry. I might have missed something.
The whatever she's watching on the smartphone, which you can
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that description.
assume what that probably is.
Ashes is just like hands behind his back, not making eye contact. Like,
I see everyone has done a fantastic job of keeping their profiles low.
in my defense, Helen was the one compromised in that situation, and it just escalated.
Ira's gonna mutter "narc" under their breath.
I was thinking it, but
Cash is just gonna sharply elbow.
I'll give you a fist bump for that.
Yeah. Fist bump.
Okay, we took care of it.
Did you?
Yeah. Probably best you don't know where.
Probably best I don't know where. How is this? I'm not concerned about the body. I don't care about that. What I do care about is this right here. Do you have any idea the absolute pain the camera is going to have to go through to attempt to erase this?
You've done it before.
Not to this degree. It is. I don't know what all of you call it. I believe the mortals of the realm would label this a viral video.
Yeah. Gotta love technology.
I would just like to say, this is probably my first exposure of that variety in long time. So this is... Cassius just looks very upset with himself.
Give you a pat on the back. There.
He came at me with a knife.
No, I support you fully. I'd have done the same thing. Well, mostly the same.
And it's not everything. It's not the only thing of concern tonight. He'll like pull out his own phone and like pull up the pictures. So myself and Ira went to see your bookkeeper, and while he was distracted, I managed to find pictures in his room of you in transit from point A to point B. Pictures taken from afar, ones you clearly weren't aware of, and he'll show Prince his phone. He was initially just distracted. Like, the plan worked, and then...
It did. It just...
Yeah, and also, he's a French asshole, and he's been talking with a caitiff.
And he is very much aware, unfortunately, now that questions are being asked about him. But you should see these.
Oh, could that have possibly happened?
Vincent's not gonna say anything.
Would it at least make you feel better to know that we can eliminate the investigator and dear old Helen as suspects? Like, completely?
Same with the Baron. She had nothing to do with it.
Well, then that would leave the bookkeeper.
The investigator did lead me to believe the Inquisition was behind it. And on that quote-unquote priest, I'll pull up the picture of his tattoo on my phone. This was on him.
A second Inquisition member. And one of a decent bit of renown.
Oh shit, you know him?
No. But given the pattern and coloring would mean they're at least responsible for a section of the state.
Well,
Past tense on that.
yeah, good job, Cassius.
Thank you. Would this possibly imply that not only was our lovely bookkeeper friend responsible for leaking this information to them, would it not also be possible that that is how Helen got compromised at the same time? I don't know if your bookkeeper knew we had someone there, but two birds, one stone, perhaps.
Potentially. Helen's identity isn't exactly a public knowledge, but it is entirely possible. Well. And you said a caitiff? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. It looked like the bookkeeper had met with them before we got there. They had someone over.
Well then. I suppose I will have to have the bookkeeper brought in.
You want us
Maybe
to do that, or
suggest
Sorry.
sooner rather than later, given he was threatened. I believe I wasn't immediately there for it.
Some words were exchanged, among other things.
The prince's eyes do kind of narrow at that.
Vincent's just head down, like guilty, even though he didn't do anything. Well, he did something. He left Ira alone there.
He was a French asshole. He was being evasive, and he didn't tell me who came over.
Listen,
I got the information.
I'm starting to feel like the French asshole thing is something I should take personally as a sideline.
No. You're just a snooty asshole.
No. My father is French. I'm aware of what they're like.
Joey, I would remember about how long it took me to drive over there to drop them off for that conversation with the bookkeeper. Is this something we could conceivably do tonight before the sun comes up, or is it getting a bit too late for that?
You could conceivably do this tonight, however, if it gives you more trouble, like if if this individual is willing to give you like 20 minutes to a half hour bit of trouble, it might become an issue.
Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Worst case scenario, we could just hop in my van for the day. Be a little cramped, but
Oh God.
we'll survive.
Cassius does not look very happy with that option.
Vincent.
Solomon sees no issue with this option.
Neither does Ira.
Yeah.
Old man solidarity versus the youth.
Right.
we got the reserved and the posh older guys, and then just the two rebellious teens.
Vincent, wait. Okay, so Vincent's haven is pretty close to the bookkeepers. Is that what you said before?
Yeah, it's fairly close. Not
Okay, he's not gonna worry too much about it then.
Offer anything, but you're not going to worry too much.
He's not gonna offer anything right now.
That's fair.
He's not gonna mention it. It's closer now that you've driven by it, though. To pick him up. So.
Fair. That's fair.
All right. So I look to you all like, well, we could. If we hurry, we could probably make it there and back. Might be cutting it a little close, depending on how. What's the word? Disagreeable he is.
Yeah, he's kind of disagreeable.
Oh, thank God! I thought tonight was going to be boring.
the prince looks as you're leaving to do that, like gives a look like, what in the fresh fuck does that mean?
I'm gonna leave last because I do want to inform her of something very quickly before I follow.
Okay.
If she will allow me to get close without giving me the most angry glare possible.
She's Ventru. That's gonna happen regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But she does take note of you kind of lingering.
Just wanted to inform you that when we were investigating the investigator, that you pointed out. They are aware of what we are, but that isn't a concern. It would seem that the mages of the Crescent City are interested in things going on up here.
Well then, I will have to impress upon them that their interest should go elsewhere.
Their interest seems to be both on the Inquisition's activities and our little problem from the northeast, so may be difficult to sway them from that. But best if you knew that before we went. And then he's just going to leave and follow the others. Yeah.
It is one of those, like, conversations that you leave where it just hangs there. There's no, like, graceful way to exit out of this type of conversation. It's just kind of like, yep, okay.
Cassius is aware that Cassius doesn't think he fucked up. He really doesn't, because he didn't. He just got caught in circumstances that he could not avoid, and he's really upset about it. He's really upset and annoyed and a little more angry at the Inquisition than anyone else in this situation, because fuck it, he had like 20 to 30 years left on this cover.
Right?
He's so annoyed right now.
I imagine when you rejoin us, I'm in quote unquote deep conversation with God, why am I drawing a blank? Ira?
Yeah.
Character name.
Yeah.
Alright, so what'd you say the layout was? How big was it? We probably shouldn't burn it down, but if we need to, I think I could probably do it with 3. Oh, welcome back.
Just discussing strategy.
Worst case scenario. Like worst case.
Oh, worst case.
Vincent just looks pained when you come back.
I thought it was mild to worst case.
There's just camaraderie between Vincent and Cassius over
Worst
these
case
two.
for them, maybe. Come on.
All right.
We gotta at least try to salvage something that's in there. I mean, we got some decent photos, but if we can actually get those, documents, it'd be nice.
Fair enough. All right.
It's no issue for me to sneak in if, my entry is open to do such. A door just opening on by itself is it?
Yeah, I could probably get in without being detected. Well,
I can just go knock on the door again.
as much as I want to see that, probably not a good idea.
Well, either way, it's not going to be easy because
We could
he knows something is happening.
We could attempt some sort of pincer situation. Someone gets his attention, distracts him, and the others come in from behind. I don't know.
I agree.
Set his front yard on fire.
Not yet.
I was just going to suggest we knock or ring the doorbell or something with someone he wouldn't recognize of our group. Anyone who didn't meet him face to face.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him. That's fine. Joey, good question. If I root around my little workstation in my van for a moment, do you think I would happen to have the materials on hand to just either cobble together or just happen to have one ready for some kind of remote detonator?
Yes, you could probably create one just very quickly, just like a full-on like kit bashing it. However, with all the stuff you have, just jobs you've taken in the past, and just the way stuff has worked out these past couple of nights, you're not exactly sure what the range on it might be.
I mean, that's fine. I could choose a couple cell phones. Got a box of them.
I hope whatever, intelligence service listening in on this game has no context of what's going on.
Right. Oh,
Mood.
good.
That's fair.
Yeah, no. Let me pull up the book real quick, so I know they actually have a note on like crafting explosives. It's kind of a thing I do.
Man, it just keeps getting worse. Fuck.
I have a very particular set of skills.
And it, I'm
Damn,
loving how
same.
that doesn't make it better. It just gets.
Yeah. I'm
Hi.
used. Yeah. It looks like intelligence plus technology or craft for old school bombs made of clock parts and colored wires. I'll take either one. That should be the same roll regardless.
I think I'm gonna do craft because I think it's funny.
It's in even 4 die. It's got a hunger of 1. I am going to rouse the blood.
Okay.
To give myself a boost. That is. Remember that's a hunger check, or is that just an immediate increase in hunger? I don't recall. I think it's a hunger check.
I think it's a hunger check. Yeah.
Okay, make the check. I get hungrier. So I am at hunger 2, and I have 6 die for this roll. Ah! Second one of the die decided to jump out. 5 successes.
Oh my god.
What is
Okay.
this?
This is what I do.
Yeah, I would say for anyone witnessing, it is constructed with disturbing proficiency, and even more disturbingly, a lot of the stuff around looks like it wouldn't have made exactly what was being made.
I just need something to like panic cover our tracks. I just need something to ignite. And we're good. All right, I got that set up. Don't jostle that too much. Should be fine. Just don't fiddle with it. I'll make sure it's duct taped down onto the table, or however I can fasten it well.
I don't remember this episode of the Red and Green Show, but here we are.
I'm starting to regret being here. But at
No,
least
don't be
it's
like that.
interesting.
Oh come on! I've only lost 2 vans to my own stuff.
You hit a speed bump.
I miss the East Coast. I miss the East Coast. I miss the East Coast.
It's fine. It's fine. It's safe. Yeah. So as we're driving, Cassius, do you want to go up and talk to him, or do you want me to? If he gets ornery, can you handle yourself? I mean, you handled yourself with that.
Yeah, Cassius can handle himself.
Sure, why not? I'll give it an attempt.
You want me to go with you? I'm more than happy.
No. I feel like it's best if one person approaches.
Cool. So I'm going with you 2 through the back.
Okay. You two can. You're stealthy then?
Oh yeah.
And fast.
Okay.
Not the same, but
I
should be
mean,
close enough.
I mean, I do know if he hasn't moved it, but where it was originally, I could just go in myself. It is kind of. Okay, that's fine. He'll just seem to like take it back. He's like, why am I bother trying to rationalize here? They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Alright, so game plan. Cassius distracts him. We get in, get what we need, and then bring him back to the prince. However we need to. Right? Or did I miss
any
it?
means necessary.
Yeah.
But alive. But alive.
Yes.
Preferably
Yeah.
alive.
No. Alive.
In
Alive.
our first meeting, the prince said we didn't necessarily need to.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the first meeting.
Yeah, and
What?
Before.
the prince also just said, take care of it. we decided to report back, just to,
I mean, anything could happen,
I think
anything.
no, let's not.
Cassius just puts his face in his hands.
Yeah.
Solomon is getting great pleasure from tormenting Cassius.
I think
I was stretching.
alive is ideal. If he has more information, the prince can get it from him.
Oh, I agree. Alive and unmolested is preferable. I don't expect that to go down.
No, unfortunately, I think he can fight.
Yeah, a little.
Good.
Now he's outnumbered. Oh, he doesn't like his things being touched, just for reference.
Oh, good to know. Gonna look for random shit to knock off the counters.
Already been doing it.
All right. What a time.
I imagine I park like a block and a half away,
Okay.
assuming nothing happens on the ride over.
Aside from your vehicle being a little large and obnoxiously jutting out into the road.
Oh yeah, I'm just parking it like on the curb, next to the curb, as long as it's not a no parking zone.
Yeah, you can do that, but yeah, cars will have to kind of go slightly around you if they need to.
That's their fucking problem.
As someone who has to drive past that all the time, you are the worst. But
I've driven past that shit too. I get you. Solomon just doesn't care.
you, Angus, should slap Solomon.
I agree, but I love him.
Okay. Yeah, parking isn't too much of an issue, so Cassius is gonna be the one at the front, and the rest are all gonna be sneaking.
I want to specify here. I'm going to take a single Molotov and the bomb I have constructed.
Okay. Yeah, and Vincent will lead them through the back, assuming Ira is going to do her. Well, that trick probably won't work though. No. Like, he's not going to just casually let you go and open the back door.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take care of that.
Oh, we're just going to open the door and expect him not to notice.
I can be really quiet when I need to.
Okay. Alright, quiet and unseen. Invisible, that's the word.
Do
the invisible, but I can do quiet and unseen.
What's the weather like? Is it like warm? Is it cold? I need to know what Cassius ended up dressing himself as before he did distraction duty.
It's warmer.
Okay.
It's not cold, but it's not like summer heat either.
Okay. Noted.
All right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
No, I guess we're good to go.
Well, I'll get the stuff, bring it back to the van. If you still need help, I can maybe help.
Absolutely pick the back door's lock if I need to.
Okay.
You probably will need to.
Well, Cassius is in absolute fear of whatever the other three are going to do. Maybe not as to what Vincent is going to do, because it seems like there's a silent solidarity there.
Vincent is the only reason I'm allowing. I'm not like being more anal about what they're doing. I'm like, Vincent can at least watch them. Vincent can at least watch them.
We have a parent. It's fine.
Maybe not stop them, but Vincent can at least watch them.
Yeah.
Oh.
He'll like gently just like pat your arm. Like a there.
He's just gonna nod and thanks before heading off
Yeah.
to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just because I just like giving appearance descriptions, and he
Mhm.
would have to change down. So now his hair's down, and it's like vaguely shoulder length because his hair was up earlier. But we gotta go full. Just do what I can to not be recognizable after a video.
Fair.
Got some cosmetic glasses on. He switched from his like black turtleneck and coat thing he had going on to he's in like a short sleeved black button down, like a little more scandalously unbuttoned at the top than maybe he should be, but it's fine. And went for, in combination with that, for the oddest of reasons, black skinny jeans.
So are we like seducing the bookkeeper? Are we playing a bard role here or something?
We're gonna play the bard role, but also he just kind of wants to look like this was not the intent to begin with when he changed, but he kind of looks like the eccentric young artist type.
Good.
Grasping for his youth again.
I do not look like a day over 24, so
Full confidence in us.
he just looks like the artsy. He just kind of looks like an artsy twink. There's no other way to describe him right now.
Nice.
Let's see. Quick question for Vincent.
Mhm.
Would I know we talked a little bit before about Solomon probably knew Vincent from having to get the fuck out through the sewers on a
Yeah.
few things. Would Solomon know how to get to Vincent's place in a pinch if he absolutely had to?
Yeah. Like
Cool.
it's like it's got a more like obvious entrance. And he lives like by other Nosferatu, so it's not like he's alone there. So
In
like
that case, I'm gonna give Ira the keys to the van.
Pits
Worst
of
case,
God.
just leave me here. I'll be fine.
Oh God.
Nice.
What do you think of that, Cassius? I was your getaway driver.
Ira, do you even know how to drive?
Sure, it doesn't look that hard.
Okay, okay.
Oh no.
I'm so excited for this. Oh Lord.
Ira is grinning.
Maybe my cover getting blown here and needing to consider moving sooner than I planned isn't a bad thing.
I'll just tell you, careful with the turns. If you turn too sharply, a couple of the boxes might dislodge. Just be aware. Just be careful.
Alright, I got you.
I've got a damn good craft and I've got a 2 in craft with carpentry specialization, so it should be fine. I should be able to secure my own shit well. We'll see what happens.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we start sneaking up.
Yep.
Rough cut to Cassius just walking up to the front door.
Yep.
Okay. Just knocking on it, ringing the doorbell. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm going to. I guess I'll just ring the doorbell. That makes the most sense. It seems the most polite. And I do know for certain that this man is French.
You don't.
Okay. I'm just
called
like
him French.
I'm
I've
like
told him French multiple times.
I know, but I'm just like, do I believe? I'll find out when I hear the accent. Let's go with that.
Right.
Alright, takes a little bit, but eventually, the door does open. Yeah. You know how late it is, right?
I do. Unfortunately, I'm just doing what needs to be done. Heard from a friend of a friend that someone we might be able to talk to lives here.
Hmm.
What's the fucking bookkeeper's? What the fuck? What's the fucking bookkeeper's name? I would know this. I just my notes.
Up a little ways, you'll find it.
Oh god. I should have.
Muhammad
Fuck.
Masal.
Muhammad Masal.
Yes.
Yeah, is a Muhammad Masal here? Or
Well, had to do some errands tonight and is currently unavailable right now. Come back tomorrow.
I mean, it was a bit of an emergency, but I suppose that's fair. What's your name exactly?
Who sent you?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I was distracted by something. What do you say?
Who sent you?
Oh. Like I said, friend of a friend.
Friend of a friend. How incredibly detailed.
Kind of short, green-haired one. Oh, what was her name? Oh, you know. I'm terrible with names of people I don't know super well. I'll get that.
Oh. Date to disappoint. He's not here tonight.
What's the fucking equivalent of an insight check?
Sight?
I mean, there is actual insight, but like,
Kind of an insight.
I would say this is either wits insight or intelligence insight. Either one will be fine.
let's try for. Remind me what I do with hunger die again, too.
You replace a number of die in your pool with hunger die equal to your hunger.
Okay. So I've got 4 with intelligence plus insight, so okay. Afraid to and I don't have which one am I gonna choose as a hunger die just to know what I'm looking at. Okay. Where did you go?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
I just started moving them in my hands, and then it's just suddenly just whoop
Died.
goodbye. Yeah, like it hadn't even rolled it yet. I hadn't even had my usual problems of I need a playpen. It just went out my hand, gone. Okay, a 9, an 8, a 4, and then my hunger die was a 10.
Okay, so success. Okay, yeah. So Alright, kind of what you expected. This person is not being truthful at all.
Okay. Are you like his roommates, business partner?
Yeah, we could say roommate.
We could say? Oh, is it something a bit more risque?
God damn it! I didn't want to say it.
Okay, maybe not that, like, intense, but sure.
And you're sure he won't be back soon enough that I could just wait?
We don't know you super well, so...
Yes, but this is a bit important. So, kind of out of luck here. Both of us in this scenario.
That does seem to be the case, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, I'm either going to need some straight answers to at least go off of something, or I can wait here for him to get back.
That's honestly, like, some weird, like, attachment issue. Can you not do that?
It is not my fault that you're reading a business emergency as an attachment issue. That's on you. That's how you're reading the situation. I don't know the man from Adam. Just, I need to talk to him.
Alright, I guess I could find a cell number or something.
At the very least, please.
Alright, one moment.
Time-sensitive issue. Like, when he's opening and closing the door, am I getting an okay-ish... Can I get an okay-ish view, sort of?
Yeah.
Of what's inside? I don't remember the setup from the
The
descriptions.
setup is fairly, I mean, it's ornate, but it's not anything super extravagant overall. The areas where, like diner, kitchen, all of that, there's shelvings where artifact, portraits, or art pieces, would be,
Could I, like, as soon as he's opening the doors and going inside, I'd like to activate the heightened senses, if that's all right.
alright.
Which I once more need to find what. Reading this table of contents is always a journey because I'm just like, where the fuck are things on here?
What are you looking for? Sorry.
I'm looking for heightened senses so I can just jump to the page, and I'm just like, where the fuck are those under again?
Lens aspects. You're looking for page 249
249. Okay.
of the actual book. It might be a couple pages off on the PDF, depending on what PDF you have.
Probably. It always fucking is.
Mine's
Which is always
251 on my PDF, if that helps.
it might. Let's find out. Okay. So I know I had. Okay, there we are. Yeah, also 251 for me. Yeah, okay, heightened senses. So it's wits and resolve, it looks like. Or yeah. Oh, Aspects rating to all perception rolls.
Yeah, that's if there's like a flashbang going off in your face.
Yeah.
Just add your aspects rating to perception rolls.
No, I add my aspects rating to all perception rolls, and it will. And I have to roll wits plus resolve if there's a flashbang.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I said it backwards.
You did. You very much said it backwards, and I was like, wait a second.
ADHD, go Bert.
Mood. I'm trying to hear if there's other people in there. See other people, like, in the corner just hiding out of view, something like that.
Okay.
Who the fuck else is in this house? If anyone.
And are they alive or not?
That's a good point. Their ash, their blood. What are we talking about?
Because you've been exposed to it for the longest, there isn't any type of there isn't any sort of like ash or anything like that, but there is a distinctive smell of though fading cleaning products.
Okay.
Awesome.
They shut the door and presumably go to find a phone number of some kind.
I'm going to very quickly text Vincent, the responsible one, once more. Someone else is in the house with him. Smell of cleaning products. Which could mean any number of things, which I'm sorry if it's vague, but it's just like...
He'll just type K and send it back.
I mean, in this scenario, that's like the one place you would use that, and it's fine.
Yeah.
That's not helpful, Vincent.
Well, he's trying to get in right now. He's not gonna not go in. Like, he's anticipating trouble.
Oh yeah, is that back door locked?
It actually isn't.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm just a little disappointed. Put away my thieves' tools or my lockpicking set.
He is immediately gonna use this isn't D&D. He's gonna do the unseen passage.
Okay.
And he's gonna make his way towards the bedroom.
Alright.
While Vincent does that, I would like to, as quietly as I can, like, take a few steps in, just get a closer look and listen around the house. Just, just see what else we can glean.
I would like to do one rouse check to activate my fleetness.
Go for it.
How do I do a rouse check?
Roll a single die.
You roll
If
a
you
single
Okay.
die. If you succeed,
Hunger.
nothing. If you don't succeed, you get hunger.
Oh, I got a spicy success.
Okay. Hold on.
So I succeed. So now I'm super fast and cool. Or specifically, I can add celerity to the dice pool for any dexterity, non-combat dexterity tests.
Beautiful.
And also once per turn, I can use it when defending with a dexterity athletics check. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to scale the house. trying to do it as quickly and quietly as possible, just so I can get like a good vantage point.
Okay. Scaling the house proves to be not very difficult. As this house isn't very tall. But, you would have access to, presumably, like, an upstairs, like, bathroom window, maybe?
This house doesn't
So.
have a bedroom that overlooks the backyard. Shitty ass design.
Right? But yeah, I'm probably gonna try to slip into the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll just immediately go in.
That is going
Or
to...
I'm at least gonna crouch next to the window and look in first.
It's probably the bathroom to a master bedroom, and, the door is slightly ajar, but you can't really see into it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
Runs into Vincent.
Literally.
Yeah,
Bonk.
Didn't see you there.
literally invisible. Wait, does Vincent see Ira? Like, when is this happening?
Like right after you enter, I jump up the house as quickly and quietly as possible.
So he probably is literally in the bedroom then, unless someone else is in the bedroom.
This is gonna go so wrong. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Does Vincent need to like do like a perception check?
No, because you're not stealthing. You just jumped into the bedroom.
No, that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to stealth up and then like through a window.
Yeah, we're all trying to be quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet.
Alright, then...
Like-
Vincent, you don't need to, because your ability kind of does that more than anything.
Yeah.
But for everyone else who is doing a little B&E, that's gonna be a dexterity stealth.
Beautiful. What's your die pool?
So 2 for my celerity.
Mhm.
2 for my dexterity. Oh, I didn't put anything in stealth. So that's at least 4 dice.
Nice. I got 4 from my dex and 2 from my stealth. This is part of what I do.
I only have 1 hungry, so.
I'm going to spend a willpower to re-roll a couple of those fails on normal dice.
Got it.
Uh, 5.
5, okay. And for Ira, how many did you get?
I got 2 spicy successes, so that was 4.
Oh,
Got it, okay.
Nice.
out of curiosity, were either of those on a blood die?
No, the blood die was blank.
Nice.
Alright. Then everyone who ends up in the bedroom through sneaking, remember people, this is why we lock our doors. So...
Yeah. I would like to point out, I'm not going
I'm
to the
so
bedroom.
nervous about vampires breaking into my room now.
No, you of all people are not worried about that. If anything, you're like, oh, you know, please.
Please? Please?
Right.
Any gods listening? Please?
Right.
Please.
Please, I don't really care what clan.
I do a little bit. Just like a little bit.
What about the sexy clan?
Which
That covers like so many of them.
That's all of them with the right aesthetic.
Right. I'm like, as
Correct.
a monster fucker,
Right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all sexy,
yeah.
excuse you.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind.
You know, I'd fuck a Nosferatu.
Mhm.
the right
Oh,
circumstances, yeah.
This is a TTRPG conversation. So
Sorry, Joe.
Apologies.
why this is just the standard like
You've heard worse from me in Curse of Strahd, so like you know.
it's that strange thing where you one up yourself
Every time, I
every
know.
time, and I don't know why you feel that's necessary. Um,
As Paco encourages me because he finds it funny.
he's an enabler and needs to be punished. So, but for at least Ira and Vincent, the site in which you see is one you would have thought to be gory in some aspects, as there are 4 silver stakes pressed in against the master bedroom's like headboard facing wall. The bookkeeper themselves is impaled onto the wall, kind of like upside down crucifix style.
We ain't getting him back.
Nope.
2 impaled at the wrists, at the feet, and 1 just like jammed in from like mouth to back of head.
Oh.
Oh, so he final dead.
Vincent's gonna take a picture of that and then hurry to find the documents.
Neat. Click.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna stay where I am, kind of half in the bathroom, just as like a lookout, and also first line of muscle if the guy comes up here.
You do hear footsteps going upstairs.
Okay. What is the closest thing that can be an improvised weapon?
You have access to, well, within the bathroom, like,
Toilet itself.
oh, I was gonna say there's a couple of like areas for like soap dispenser. There's like thing of
Can I take one of the stakes out of the guy?
Wait, so Vincent would definitely see Ira then, right?
yeah.
If I jumped out of the bathroom and took one of the stakes, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are footsteps coming
Right.
towards the bedroom, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hold on to that thought, and I'm gonna stay in the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because he's gonna. Yeah.
I'll hold off for now unless something happens. I'm ready to spring into action.
Yeah, Vincent, as nice as he has been, his does not seem very disturbed by this sight either. Just a note, he's very much like, okay, thought so.
Okay. As the footsteps approach, and they do open the master bedroom door, and this individual is, for all intents and purposes, the most plain looking motherfucker you have ever seen. Like, you could just stick them in the background of a crowd anywhere.
Any weapons?
Not visible to you, no.
Okay. He is just gonna be very still. And, like, try and probably move out of the way a little bit, but try and keep his invisibility up.
Okay. Alright. Going through and sits there for a moment looking at the bookkeeper and almost lets out like a small laugh as if this slightly artistic display is ironic in its own way. But looks for a like shuffles through drawers, doesn't do anything with them, but just shuts it and then like writes down something on like some paper before just walking out.
Vincent's gonna shadow him.
Okay.
Because now he's worried about Casa, so he's like, shit.
Watch, this is where I get caught.
Once they're out of the bedroom, I'll grab one of the stakes.
I have a question.
Probably
just
the one out of his face.
because I do need to know how to prepare. Do I still have the knife from that scenario with the priest?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Mhm.
Okay. He's just got that tucked, like he's got his hands behind his back now while he's waiting, and he's just got that prepared behind his back, just in case.
Vincent shadowing doesn't seem to be aware of your presence at all, and as he opens the door to Cassius, it took me a while to find the actual number, but
I will put just one hand out for the...
okay.
And I'm gonna just skim it while he's still here. Just...
Alright. Looks like it has a phone number on it.
Question.
Yes.
Is it a number that would be recognizable from the priest contacts?
Damn, good question.
It would be.
Alright. He's just going to look at it and he's like, you needed to look for your roommate, partner, whatever's phone number?
Oh, you know, this day and age of technology, we kind of just type it in and never think about it again.
I see. Is this a business card or or-
Just a piece of paper, like a scrap piece of
Okay.
paper.
is he going to be awake for much longer? Like, I just need to know what hours I can call.
I think you can probably call him at any point in time. He's a little busy, I guess, a little held up at work, but
Held up at work?
that's what I was told.
I could have sworn he worked from home, according to my friend. This is very, very inconvenient. I can only keep this guy distracted with just bullshit conversation for so long, guys!
No, it's great. I love hearing it.
I am actually...
Oh,
Yeah, I might actually pull out my phone.
During all this, Solomon has found a halfway decent central point and sets up that bomb. Just have it ready.
Fair.
And then
Oh,
I'm probably
wow.
just listening to this conversation at the front door,
Yep.
Like, are
completely
we
enraptured.
capturing this guy? Like, that's
That I don't know. I don't know what the plan is right now. I'm
I don't either.
trying. I'm unaware that I'm unaware of what you guys have seen, so I'm
Solomon
just.
doesn't know there's a
Well,
body up
Vince
there.
is literally right behind him. He's not going to let anything happen to Cat. So
Ira does text body.
Okay, well, I am pulling out my phone anyway, so I'm just going to see that as I'm looking at it.
At that point, I would attempt to get behind this guy and probably bump into Vincent.
Would they
Oh,
mind?
Ira's probably stealthing down the stairs with the
that's
stake.
going to break his invisibility, right?
Bumping
If-
into you? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not really, unless it startles you to a certain point. But I don't. Yeah.
No, he would see him coming, so he would
Would you?
hear you. What? No.
5 successes on stealth. I would.
No, he wouldn't. He would probably shift out of your way, but be like on standby, like immediate standby.
Yeah, I'm still keeping him talking when I notice you guys coming up behind him. So, is he gonna mind if I call now, or what do you think?
That's about when I would try to put him in a chokehold.
Okay. Solomon, why don't you do a
Strength brawl?
Yeah, this is a strength brawl.
I'm going to assume the answer is no, but I'm going to ask it anyway. He's not a kindred, is he?
No.
Didn't think so.
Pretty sure we're looking at another Inquisition member.
I have no doubt we are, but I
You know, fair to ask, though. Fair to ask.
How much do I want to tempt the beast tonight?
If he's going for the chokehold, could I lunge forward and stab his foot into the ground so he can't move?
Yeah, you can make that attempt. That would probably be a dexterity brawl, since that's a little bit more.
How would Solomon not trip on Ira, or Ira knock Solomon?
I'm going to spend another willpower to reroll a couple of these failures.
I mean, I can see Solomon. I can try to avoid him.
Yeah, we can see each other.
Also, could I argue? You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say improvised weapon because I'm using the
Fake.
the stake. Yeah.
No, that's not an improvised weapon. That's just a weapon.
Oh, fine. Okay, fine. So brawl and.
I will say is the moment they get his attention, I'm just going alive, alive, alive.
You have no faith.
Did you say dexterity brawl?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be what is 4 plus 6? 6 dice. Okay. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes, and for
Fuck
Solomon.
yeah. 4 successes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to kind of help Solomon by making sure this guy can't move.
Well, the chokehold happens, kind of spins around and is immediately stabbed by a stake with supernatural strength and force. There is a yelp of pain, clearly. Why wouldn't there be? But he is stuck in place, I guess.
Nice. And I'm literally just trying to choke him out.
Vincent's gonna very quietly move in front of Cassis and just gently hand on arm again, trying to like that mom arm thing.
Okay, everything's okay.
Yep.
Sweetie.
Can Kindred have heart attacks? I think you guys are going to give me a heart attack.
Oh, come on. We're professionals here.
Doesn't your heart have to beat?
That's why I'm asking.
It's fine. We got it. It's fine.
There is a brief moment where this individual sounds like they're about to say something retort, but they just pass out before it happens.
Okay.
There are 3 more silver stakes upstairs. You just got to pull them out of the guy.
Right.
Yes, I need one.
Get those as... I was going to say as evidence, but sure.
We've got it.
Yeah, sure.
This man for phones, the phone number he handed me is from the... is a number from the priest's phone, so we've got another...
Start like pulling up his like sleeves or his like pants legs, looking for the Inquisition tattoo.
Let's get him a little more into the building.
Yes!
Like drag him into the bathroom so he doesn't bleed all over carpet.
Oh, that's fair. I guess I pull the stake out of his
This is
foot so
also
you
like
can do
at
that.
the front door, so we should have
that's
probably
like,
been pushing in anyway.
Yeah, that's like so. Yeah, we drag him in there, pat his body down.
Vincent is gonna look out the windows to see if he can see anyone that looks like they're watching, like cars that weren't there before, or cars like quickly moving away.
Oh, okay. There doesn't seem to be any cars that are quickly moving away, but there does seem to be like a fairly nice vehicle that you're not entirely sure what the headpiece of it is, but it's not speeding away, but it is driving away. And to your knowledge, it wasn't there before.
Excellent.
Do I need to chase it?
No, he's not gonna say anything.
Damn.
If you run away with my keys, that van's staying there till tomorrow night.
I am
I could hotwire my own car. Never mind.
I am looking for a phone. I'm looking for any phones in this apartment.
Yeah. We respectfully toss the place.
Respectfully.
Thoroughly, but quickly. We're running out of night. We're running out of moonlight. Let's go with that option.
Yeah.
Tossing the place in the time in which Ira and all of you had your meeting with the investigator and then the meeting with the prince and all of that. Something is very notable within this area. Computers or like any sort of like technological device has either been put back to factory settings. The computer here that this individual has no hard drive in it anymore.
Fucker's covering his tracks pretty well. Glad we caught him. Okay. Anything of import on himself?
Is the tattoo like a wallet with just a little under $70, and then
Pocket it.
Nothing else really, aside from like the clothing that he has.
Okay. Does the foot wound look like something we need to deal with, or he will die, or is it?
No, but it doesn't look like he's gonna die. But it does look like that will be something that will be going to affect him for the rest of his life, however long or short it may be.
I will bind it so we're not dealing with like blood leaking everywhere.
Appreciated.
Sure.
I will.
Listen, Cassius is hungry. He doesn't need this right now.
What? You don't want some foot blood?
No, it's more like he doesn't need to be tempted to just accidentally finish this guy off for lunch.
Listen, you already ate a priest.
I did. Discovered a new favorite flavor.
Imagine it'd be real bitter. Anyway,
Yeah, tastes like sherbet.
What do Inquisition members taste like?
I will
Delicious.
Deactivate my improvised explosive and, retrieve it, since we at this point apparently don't need it.
Boo.
Are we? What is your plan with him?
Throw him in the truck.
Are we taking him to the prince?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Make sure there's no trackers on him anywhere.
that too.
Oh God.
You said he had a phone, right, Joey?
Yeah, we're just going to have to strip him. We're just. Oh, that's
no.
What do you mean no?
Him? You can check.
Well,
You'll just start patting him down very routinely.
Strip him and just put a bathrobe on him or something.
Yeah, but there are clothes here. We're not taking him there naked. We just.
That's what the robe is for.
Check his pockets. Check him for a wire. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
He'll just
What if we miss something?
I promise you, I've done this 1,000 times. He doesn't have anything on him. Let's go.
I will make sure to collect those silver stakes.
Should we take his body?
Yeah, we should. I was just thinking that we should probably grab his as well.
I have so many bodies tonight.
Do you want the Inquisitor or the...
I'll take the Inquisitor.
Maybe we should pull the van up closer. We could use the carpet.
Yeah. You got the keys and you're fast. You want to go pull it up?
Yeah, I got it.
Wait, Ira, don't crash.
I'm
already out the car. Already out the door.
When moving the Inquisitor into the trunk, I'm gonna set him in the back of the trunk away from the exit. Or saying the back of the trunk sounds weird in this scenario.
It's also a 15-foot box truck. There's no trunk.
Yeah, but you know what? Away from the exit. That's what he's trying to do. And I would have grabbed something to tie his hands and feet.
I don't have any...
I got it. He'll use his belt and do mafia style bind his wrist pretty well. He'll also take a bit of his scarf and blindfold him.
Yep. I'm gonna use Cassius's full weight and just basically throw my legs over him, so he's just no movement. No movement from you, please.
I do want to specify his cell phone. I am going to very quickly give a scan to see if he has the same number or numbers in the phone as the other cell phone we got.
Just write them all down anyways.
Yeah, jot them all down and then turn off the phone, take out the SIM card, smash the phone, throw it in the garbage as I'm walking by.
Same with the bookkeeper's phone, right?
Yes, absolutely.
If we need to, we can call it to find it.
Not if it's smashed. Are you talking about the number?
No, I meant before
the smash. To find it.
If we need to find the bookkeeper's, because he got the number to the bookkeeper's phone.
I see.
Well, no, he got a number to presumably some Inquisitor contact.
Yeah, who would probably by calling them, I'm probably yeah, this is someone to come kill. Go kill this person who has your number.
Yeah, so we haul the bodies in.
I'm just curious because I was the one doing it. Why not have Ira do a an intelligence drive check? Because why not? Because I think that's funny.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, so for Ira, that would be intelligence drive, because I well and truly want to see if they're okay with driving a vehicle.
Okay, so that's 2 dice.
Yep.
I believe in you.
2 dice and 100 dice.
No, one normal dice, 100 dice.
Excellent.
Love it. I love it.
1 success.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Okay.
Is that enough to not like crash?
Yeah, it's enough. I just wanted to see, like, mainly I was just seeing if there was gonna be a fail or not. But for
Honestly,
this,
almost wish there was a bestial failure because I want to know what the fuck happens there.
Right?
but no, it works out overall. For you, Solomon, and maybe worryingly for Cassius and Vincent, the driving of it isn't smooth.
That's
I'll
yeah.
take back over once we get
Oh
things
yeah,
But it
I
works.
like kind of like go over the curb of it.
Graze the mailbox a little bit.
It's fine.
I'm just distracting myself. It's fine. I've got my legs over an unconscious body, and I'm just like, you know, this is fine. I've been in worse situations. This is fine.
A question for Joey: How well stocked am I on food? Like, is the bag I got yet last night and had to eat tonight the only bag I had on me? Am
Yeah,
I
it's-
riding it that close? Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I figured, wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I'll have to get a bite later.
Yeah.
So we get the bodies in there.
Did you roll them up in the carpet?
Absolutely.
Slash,
Assuming there
are
were-
you questioning why Vincent knows to do that?
Nah.
You know, after this night, I'm not questioning anything at this exact moment. I'll circle back to it.
I will
Ira
say
thinks it's
this.
sick as hell.
Yeah, I will say this. It's kind of hot that Vincent knows that.
Oh, that's funny. Cool.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Talking about fucking the Nosferatu.
I mean, you know, fair enough.
All right, let me rephrase that.
A man of
Solomon
many talents.
thinks that's hot. I do want to be specific here.
Yep.
But yeah,
Alright.
and then get in, make sure we're all situated. I guess give once more quick look over the house, just make sure we didn't miss anything that we needed. Any relevant papers? I think Vincent grabbed those from upstairs already.
He didn't bother grabbing any papers because he was going through the desk, but he already has pictures of the pictures, so.
I guess Then I'll make sure to go through the drawers and just make sure he doesn't have anything terribly incriminating or of the sort before we leave and not burn it down.
Boo.
Agreed.
Seems
Yes,
to
because
be...
we can afford more exposure tonight.
How would they know it was us?
Ay.
How would they know?
The prince fucking would.
No one would know.
What is the Prince and Narc?
I mean,
I don't know how to answer that question. Is the one in charge of our authority possibly a narc? How does
Who's the one in charge gonna narc to? Huh?
Okay, you know what?
Not
Okay.
a narc. They're the one who does the consequences of the people narking.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's all the same.
They're
Yeah.
end results narc.
They're upper management. Fuck them.
I feel so much.
Excuse you.
Vincent and Cassius are just.
That was out of character. I do want
I know, but Vincent and Cassius just. I can't imagine them having a great time with this scenario.
Oh, he's very much like business as usual. Like he is like seems almost like vaguely irritated, but still nice. Still just like, yep, blindfold the guy, make sure his wrists are bound. Yeah, he's not running away anywhere at least. I'll take his other shoe anyways, but you know, like just.
I'm sure Vincent is just used to Solomon by now.
Yeah, he's like surprisingly chill about this whole thing. Not happy, but chill.
Good.
I recall shotgun.
Fuck yeah. I guess start heading back to the prince's place, and with what spare time we have, I would like to, if I can, not make a straight line to the prince's place. I do want to make sure we're not being tailed. And
Okay.
take a slightly roundabout way with whatever fucking time we got left.
All right.
Slumber party at the Prince's.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be glad with that scenario.
Oh, I'll be in the van.
You can make some turns and some detours a little bit. You can't do it a lot, given how
Nah.
time goes. But there are a few instances like, am I being followed? Am I being followed? Oh no. Okay. Maybe. And
What
then the
about
car
that one?
and then the car just like breaks off. Just a couple of those scenarios seems to happen. It's one where it's like you can take note of it, but other than that, like
So, unless those cars are specifically handing the tail off to each other, we're fine. Is what I'm gathering.
yeah, basically yeah. But you don't really have the time to like figure it out further, so
It's fine. Alright, yeah, so go back to the Prince's place.
alright.
Park in the underground garage.
We have the prince's number?
I do.
Should we let them know we've got a body and a hostage before we just take
Yeah.
them upstairs?
Fine, I'll make a call.
You do that, I'll start getting the bodies out of the back.
Yeah.
I'll take the bookkeeper's corpse rolled up in a
Mm-hmm.
rug.
Yeah, I'll just call. I've still got the Inquisitor as I'm making the call, I suppose.
I mean, Ira and I can take care of it if we need.
Yeah, I got the Inquisitor.
We got 3 strength each. We got this. We can haul them.
Yeah.
And here I'd grown attached. And he just basically just throws into Ira more or less. As he's typing in the prince's number.
As you type in the prince's number, terrifyingly, it rings for exactly once before it's picked up.
That's fair.
Amazing.
Gosh, yes, I do enjoy your calls when they are appropriate. However, you have made it a habit, along with your group, to have frequent visitations.
Yes, well, unfortunately, it's because this time around we've brought you a very inquisitive guest and a less than talkative bookkeeper
I get it.
who may or may not be able to answer questions from, well, ever again. It's unfortunate situation, so we thought we'd come here immediately.
I appreciate your diligence. He just hangs up.
I mean, he was gonna do the same after that. Like, she beat him to it by a second.
Ah.
She's gonna let you be the one to hang up.
Fair.
Right. Always fun watching Toreador and Ventru just kind of butt heads in the most polite ways possible.
It's fine.
Yeah, guess we're hauling these bodies, wherever the hell we met her last. Assuming it's not like her private chamber, which I would be very surprised if it was.
It's
It was
not.
It was a meeting.
It's the same place as earlier, just at the very rooftop.
Yeah, go in. Prince?
Solomon.
So we got there, and this fella, gesturing to the rug that Ira's hauling, had already done in your bookkeeper. I set down the rug, but I don't unroll it yet. Yeah.
I do have a picture of the situation he was in. It's quite gruesome, though.
I very much doubt anything would faze me at this stage.
Courtesy
Seconds
warning.
later, dear Mother of God.
Cassius has just pulled out some paper and he's just writing things down now.
He's journaling his feelings.
I just have to assume he's got like a mini sketchbook on hand at all times, just because Toreador. So he's probably just writing down consolidating the phone numbers we found into a single little list and codifying them. Like saying this one's from this number, this one's from this scenario, blah blah blah.
This one's from both.
Yeah. So basically he's. I suppose that's like technically that's 3 different collections of numbers and then specifying a 4th little tiny subgroup of this number was given to me by this inquisitor and it was shared and it was also found in the priests. So basically he's just like writing a quick codified consolidated list and the context of each number for the prince, but he's doing that as Solomon is talking.
Well, how terribly unfortunate. And you brought 2 individuals, one deceased and one not.
Figured you wouldn't want, his body to be found there in a few days.
And they were very, very careful about erasing all possible tech in the building, so live Inquisitors more answers than we would have gotten otherwise.
Now then.
Got a few phone numbers from them that we could look into as well.
And Cassius just waves the sketchbook in hand.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Didn't even notice that's what you were doing.
Yeah, he's gonna take the list out of the sketchbook and just hand it over.
Well then. I don't recognize any of these numbers, but it is a start. As for this individual here...
Oh, right. He'll pull, Solomon will pull out 2 of the 3 silver stakes that he grabbed from the corpse up there. Say, if you need to have anyone look at these. How wet were they when he pulled them out of the body?
Ugh. Ugh.
Thank you.
Why did you ask it like that?
What a horrifying question.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
That's why. Your reactions.
I mean, fair, but
There are so many ways you could have asked that question. How wet were they?
Most of them would have been better ways of asking, yeah. Just...
Anyway, if they were particularly bloody, I would have wiped them off before sticking them in my coat.
See, that would have been better had you not led with the first thing. But...
Yep.
First.
I know. Believe me. Yep. That's all intentional.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she does look at... Looks at the, kind of like the this weird stake, it's like pommel edge of it. This is an item that we collected a decade ago.
this specific item or like one like it?
All of these steaks. There. We put a serial number on the back of them. And
Ira and Solomon in the back just slowly look down at their steaks.
they should be in our personal Volta armory. It shouldn't be out in the open.
I'm assuming the list of people with access to that particular vault is very limited.
Incredibly limited. I myself don't even have direct access to it.
Hmm.
A lot of it is under the purview of the Baron in the other city.
Ah. Back on the list she goes.
Well then,
Well, that's going to be tomorrow's problem.
yes, I have a little bit of time. She takes like a glass of half drank wine, probably, with this like slightly unconscious Inquisitor like covers their mouth and just like pours it into their nose until they like sputter and wake up.
Give him a smile and a bit of a nod.
Where am I?
Quick glance at the prince to see if the prince is wanting to take the lead here.
Oh no, do inform where he is. And she's taking out what looks to be like a dagger or something, and has like a small metal file and is like slightly dulling the edge to this dagger.
Oh, that's mean. I love it.
Oh, I love
Shit.
it so much.
Okay.
Damn, bitch.
Yeah, right. Quick glance to any of the other three.
I mean,
If any of them
Shaking my head.
I can be the talky one if you signal me to be the talky one.
I'm looking at everyone questioningly, so
What's up?
you're more than welcome. Prince woke up the Inquisitor.
Oh.
With wine up the nose.
Yeah,
And is now dulling a dagger.
Sure, I can step forward if Solomon looks at us.
yeah. You know, I give you like a fraction of a bow and a flourish, like be my guest.
Vincent will approach too. What's the like? Is he like scared or is he irritated? Like, what's the deal?
He's probably realistically terrified, but as far as facial expression is resolute.
Is he on the ground still? Or
Yeah, pretty much.
then I'm gonna like squat down real like as close as possible.
Vincent will stand like full height behind him. Can I try and do like an intimidation almost
Yeah,
check or something?
yeah, this will be a
Like, he doesn't know Vincent's a doormat. He just sees 7 foot tall Nosferatu.
probably this is more of a manipulation
Oh,
intimidation, probably.
okay. So am I rolling for manipulation then, or?
Yeah, I would say roll manipulation just because
I could
manipulation
try.
and manipulation intimidation. So
Okay. Oh, so okay, that's not bad.
And then you replace the number
Yeah.
of die in there with the hunger die.
So I rolled. I got 2 successes. One is a 10, and I rolled a 4 for hunger.
Okay. So nothing. So okay. So you have a couple of successes. That's all. All right. It seems to be working. It doesn't seem to be showing it very specifically.
Mhm.
But is noticing Cassius like in front of him.
So he asks just where am I, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I am gonna pat him on the cheek, like he's asked the most adorable little question. You, my friend, are about to be in a lot of trouble. We could start with your name, though. You never did answer that question.
He remained silent for that.
Ooh. Bad call.
Vincent, how is he sitting right now?
He's kind of on the ground right now.
Is he like cross-legged, or is he like sitting with his
a
legs
little
out?
bit. A little bit.
He'll step on his wounded foot.
I'll follow that up by just pinching his cheek really hard.
He's just slowly going to put more pressure on his foot. He
So
asks you a
let's
question.
try again. What is your name?
Second here.
Say that again?
No, I'm just rolling. For
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you actually said something.
He's not budging.
Ira's gonna crouch down, twirling the silver stake in their hand. It's like, I guess we gotta go for the other foot.
Good. I will say, I did get a nice taste of Inquisitor earlier today, so could follow up with some dessert.
Oh, well, yeah, we could share this time.
It is an interesting flavor.
Smiles at him with the silver fangs.
Upon hearing that, he just starts laughing lightly at first, and then to the point where it's almost like manic before stopping. You know what? You go for it.
Question.
Yes.
Would my nail be sharp enough to make just like a little cut?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna cut the cheek then.
Alright. Winces at that.
Gonna just swipe some up and just sniff at it because that was suspicious.
Okay. It doesn't smell like anything. Other than, like, what you would expect it to smell like.
Hmm. Fair enough. Ira? Ira?
Yeah.
Other foot's good. Go for it.
All right, and does it, and leaves the stake in, keeping him pinned to the ground.
The slight scraping of like a file against a blade stops at the end of that, and the file is gently set down. Well, has he been forthright at any point in time?
Not
Nah.
a once. Stubborn one, this.
Well then, I am so glad that he and I will get to share such a intimate conversation.
I will move behind him when she says that and just put him into kind of a sitting position with me at his back.
Okay.
You know, just so she can get a good look at him.
Well then. Certainly seem like someone who enjoys physical labor of some kind. Kind of lifts at his wrist where he's bound, not that he can really do anything about that, and just taps the flat of the blade against the exterior of like the back of the hand to where the index and the thumb meet, and just slowly just tapping it back and forth there. Are you going to make this difficult? Because I don't mind. He actually just spits in her face.
Ooh, bad call. I'm just tightening my grip on his shoulders.
Very well. And she just lightning quick gets the blade like traced between the index and the thumb, but where the
Ooh.
webbing of the hand is just downwards.
Ooh. I'm doing what I can to keep him braced in place.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that it is dull, it's not like a nice incision, it's a full-on laceration.
That's a rip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh god.
There is a
I mean
scream.
badass, but ugh.
Oh, I hate that.
She moves between, places the blade gently between index and middle finger this time.
Oh, she's gonna go for all of them.
Good.
She makes it through the entire left hand before
Ugh.
he just can't do it anymore.
Now, is she only going through the webbing, or is she going like down the full hand?
Nope, just through the webbing.
Okay.
Just enough to like, because if you've ever gotten a paper cut there, the air
Yeah.
that touches it, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I've
that's
gotten
just-
cut there by fucking cardboard, dude.
Oh god, that's
Yeah,
worse.
it hurts.
Uh-huh.
Same.
Great.
All right, no more. I'll. What do you want to know? Let's start with a name. My name is. And as he's about to say that, you can hear, just with your unnatural hearing, heavy footsteps, maybe half a dozen, a little bit below, a couple floors down.
We all hear this.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least it won't be a boring night. Stand up.
He's gonna
Gotta
do
move.
unseen passage and try and see who's coming.
Alright. Through all of this, as that begins to happen, as you go to the unseen passage to start doing all that, Cassius, Ira, and Solomon, one thing that you take specific notice of, the prince seems to be a little bit absorbed into trying to get answers out of this individual, maybe in a very sadistic sense.
Oh, so she might not notice?
No, the thing she doesn't notice is the horizon line. You can see the slight tinge of orange.
My prince?
Oh, shit.
Prince?
We're out of time. Sun's coming up.
Inside.
And
Is she paying attention at all?
No, she's not.
I'm gonna... oh, this is gonna piss her
Ira's
off.
gonna, like, literally grab the prince by the arm and yank them up.
I'll rip.
I'm starting to drag... I'm gonna try to start dragging the Inquisitor towards the door so we can get inside, but...
Rip his throat out.
Yeah,
No.
she's gonna do something... She's gonna do something angry, isn't she?
She would, but she does eventually notice the horizon line is honestly a few minutes away from rising. Here is the problem that you all face. You can stay awake during past sunrise, but that requires willpower.
Hi.
No.
Oh, boy.
The other option is trying to find somewhere to just sleep.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to get down to my van, but I'm expecting to hit resistance partway down.
I'm trying to ask the prince, do we have secure rooms we can maybe rest in and put this one? Sounds like something's going on downstairs.
Thinks on it. There might be. There's a couple of like private offices that could work as like a temporary hold, but even then, like the way those temporary offices are set up is they're at night it's fine, but during the day those temporary offices have gigantic windows.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll just tell everyone. It's like, well, looks like we're crashing at my place.
I would almost prefer making a base in the building bathrooms, I'm going to be honest.
You guys got a janitor closet?
What a perfect beat to end on.
Right.